Alright, so this is a 2010 F150. The problem I was having is my rear passenger door. I couldn't open it from outside or the inside. It was too hard for me to video how I got it done while the door was shut. But I'm gonna try to show you guys how I did it. So there's plenty of videos on how to take the panel off with the door open. You can watch those and it'll give you a good idea. But so first there's this part here. You're gonna want to pop that off. I used this little tool right here. It worked pretty well. You just pop that off. Then on your door handle, you're gonna have this little piece, this little black piece in there. Again, use that same little pick tool and pop that out. Take that bolt out. And then there's two bolts that are down at the bottom of your panel. You're gonna have one here and one here, and those are really hard to get to. You can get to this one pretty easily, the door handle, and you get that off. That's pretty easy. But this one down here in this corner is real hard to get to. So what I did was I just used this little swivel ratchet right here. Put a little swivel on there with a 6mm, and you just kind of feel your hand under there, and you'll feel that spot. Okay, it takes a little work, but with all the other ones loose, you can kind of pull your panel out and angle it to you a little bit, and you should be able to get to that and get that last bolt out. Once you do that, you're able to pop this off. You can find plenty of videos on YouTube how to take the panel off with the door open, so check that out. And then you'll have your door handle. You're gonna take this cable out. Just pull your cable out like that. Remove the switch for your window. Just pop that off and pull that out. And like I said, you're doing all this with your door closed, so it's a little difficult. Then you'll look in here, and you'll see your door actuator right there, and that's the problem. That's the issue that we got to get to. Alright, so when you're looking up in here, you want to undo your clip. Use your pick tool. Get back there. You want to try to hook this clip. It's a little difficult. And you're just trying to pop it off. Pop it off just like that. Alright, so then to give yourself some room, you're gonna want to take these two bolts out right here. 10mm bolts. It's a guide for the for your window. You take that out, and it'll give you a little bit more room in there. You're gonna I use this little chisel like this, a little small chisel, and you're gonna get up in there and break this actuator up into a million pieces. Again, with that door shut, it's hard. You're fighting space, but it's doable. It took me probably 30 minutes. So this is the old actuator. I broke it up into a million pieces. Just kept chiseling away at it, chiseling away, and finally I was looking at this part once I broke all of this off, and you'll see the latch in there at some point. You ever see the latch, and you pop that open, and that's how you get your door open. And once your door is open, You go ahead and take these 3 screws out, and you'll be able to remove what's left of the actuator. All right, it's going to come out of there pretty easily because it's small. It's all, you know, you broke most of it up, so it's going to come out of there pretty easily. The problem I had was going back with the new actuator was a pain because it's tight fitting there. So what I had to do was I came down here and I loosened. I took this all the way out. I just loosened these because I loosened these here. I was scared to take them out completely. I didn't want to mess the motor for my window or the guides up, so I just loosened it up, and I was able to push back on it. And you know, I had to fight with it for a while to get that actuator back up in there. But some things that I messed up on at first, and hopefully it'll save y'all a little headache, is your lock here. Make sure you put that on to your actuator before you try fitting it in there. You put that on. You want to feed that up, and also your where this hooks to. Make sure your clip is facing the right way, like this. The first time I put it in there, I fought forever to put it in, and that clip was turned sideways. So I had to take it back out, turn my clip, and that way I could snap it in. And yeah, so you just want to make sure that bar doesn't get stuck behind the actuator. Make sure your clip's right. Make sure your bar is hooked properly on there. Oh, and also I didn't mention, but this cable here, that hooks to your actuator. Make sure that you hook it in there properly before you put it all in. And I think that covers it all. I was scared. I was really scared once I got this on. I was scared to shut my door again because I was nervous I wouldn't be able to get my door back open. But it works. It works fine. Beautifully. So now I get to put it all back together, put my panel back on. Should be good. All right, I wanted to show y'all how to take these parts off the actuator and how to put them back onto the new actuator properly. So your actuator is not going to look like this because you just broke it up into a million pieces. So when you go to take it off, when you break it up, you can't get these this cable or this bar, you can't get them off once it's all broken up. But once you get it out, you're going to pop off your cable just like this. Just pull that hook out, and then that bar just slides out just like that. Make sure you put these back on right before you try to fight your actuator into the door. And just hook the bar on just like that. And you want to make sure that this cable hooks in well. And slide it in just like that. Boom. And you pop that on. All right, finally done. Door opens, panel all on. We're all good.